Hi there, YouTube. So I picked up 5 pounds of naughty tokens. I'm hoping that they're not all flipper tokens, but I see a lot of them and I don't see much else. But let's see what we get right after this. Alright, let's try to be careful about this. Don't cut like me, kids. So let's just take a few out and see what we got. Okay, so that one's not a flipper token. That's an adults only, good for peep show. So that's a nice token. These two, however, are just kind of standard flipper tokens. Flipper token, phallus token. Don't see those every day. Flipper. Yeah, just a bunch of busty betties there. Oh, there's a Show World Center token at least. So let's keep the peep show ones to the side. New look, that's peep show. Flip. It's at least different. Well, it says 25-cent play value. I think that was probably a peep show token. I'll have to go through these a little harder when I'm done, just to make sure. There's a, what is that one? Erotica, New York City. Now there's a naughty Zodiac token. We'll put those down here. Heads I win, tails you lose. Now there's a Lover's Playground. And Explore Your Curiosity, Lover's Playground again. So 2 of those. That's something a little different. Flickers. Now, sad part about Flickers is, pretty sure Flickers was just a standard arcade, not a adult arcade. There's an Arkansas naughty quarter. That's a nice deal. Another, actually the Machine Shop. I believe that is a arcade, not just a standard phallus token. It's Peep Show. Let's see. Oh, that's a Paradise Books. That is a known Peep Show location. There's a phallus token. Might as well keep those separate because they're not nearly as common. And we'll have to go through all the flippers and see if there's anything, different, worthwhile. I do have a lot of busty betties. It would be interesting to get a few different ones. And with all of these, there's a fair chance that I'll end up with some that are different. Just different die variations and so on. And they were made for a long period of time by all sorts of different manufacturers. They're Le Sex Shop. And like I said, some of these could actually be peep show tokens. Now there's a Plug Me In, I'm Electrifying, not without a washer. There's a comic coin. We'll put it separate. That one is a Not an erotic coin at all. So support your wounded warriors. Wounded Warrior Project token. Put it aside there. Well, this is a seller I've bought from before. There's a machine shop. So I trusted him, but I also trusted that he's probably been through these, probably knows pretty well what's in them. There's another one of those. It's a Busty Betty on one side, but the other side says, play 25-cent value. There's a peep show only. Don't know what that little token was, but it slipped away from me. It is a transportation token of some kind. Tulsa Transit bus token. Put it with the Wounded Warrior one. It doesn't really belong in here. The sex shop. There's a Zodiac. Kitties. Another Zodiac token. Another phallus token. So, 2 tokens that did not belong at all. 1 penny that's been stamped 6/9. 1 arcade token that is not a naughty arcade. 3 phallus flipper tokens. 5 Zodiac tokens, naughty ones. 1 fake Arkansas State Quarter, the birthplace of Bill Clinton. 1 comic coin. And a handful of peep show tokens. Try to get them all on the screen there. And we'll have to go through the rest of them, make sure that there are none that I missed. All right, I had another search through the flippers, and I found 3 more of these Fantasy in the Flesh. You can see why I would miss them. I mean, except for the writing on the edge. They're from San Francisco. So I found 3 more of those. Found 1 more phallus token in there somehow. Don't know how I missed a big dong in there. 1 more Lover's Playground. And I had also missed this 4th Street Book Exchange, Cleveland, Ohio. So, that's what I got in peep show tokens, phallus tokens, Zodiac tokens, comic coin, funny quarter, and everything else was just a standard flip. There's a chance I could have missed 1 more of those Fantasy in the Flesh ones. They're pretty hard to spot in there, but I made a pretty good second search through everything. Overall, I was kind of hoping to find maybe something I didn't have. I don't think that I had one of these machine shop tokens, so maybe that's a plus. Everything else, though, I had already, so it's kind of disappointing. More or less in the preview picture, it showed a little more variety and showed a couple of tokens that I didn't have, and I'm like, ooh, well, if that's kind of the standard of it, that might be worth going through. And turns out it was probably a little more towards the flipper side than not. So I'm a little disappointed in the variety, but I mean, got a lot of different tokens here, but it's all for my Naughty token collection. I will go through all of the Busty Betty flipper tokens and see if there's any varieties that I don't have. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe.